In 2018, 70-year-old Victoria's Secret boss Edward Razik went pretty harsh on transgender models, saying he would never cast one in their lingerie show. The next year, Razik retired. The news of his departure came literally one day after the openly transgender model shot her first campaign for the brand. As you've already guessed, today's video is all about the amazing Valentina Sampaio, 22-year-old model who has already made a lot of difference. Before we tell you more about Sampaio being open about her transition and public reaction to it, subscribe to our YouTube channel for exciting videos every day.
A gente quer respeito.
Sampaio was born in Brazil, and you will not find her birth name anywhere because she prefers not to reveal it. "I always felt like a girl," the model says. At the age of 8, her psychologist identified her as transgender, but she did not start calling herself Valentina until she was 12. Or 10, some report. Her parents were always supportive and proud of their daughter. In numerous interviews, Valentina also said she was not bullied for her gender identification as a child. Just on the opposite, classmates were very accepting because, quote, "they already saw me as a little girl." Sampaio initially studied architecture, but she dropped out at the age of 16 to study at a fashion college. It was there that a makeup artist discovered her and signed her with the Sao Paulo modeling agency. During her first job in 2014, the teenage model was fired from an ad campaign. The clothing company, the name of which Valentina didn't disclose, told her it was a conservative brand and that its clients wouldn't be receptive to a transgender model. Sampaio said in an interview, "It was a really difficult moment. It was like I was wrong to be in that place, like I didn't belong there. But my reaction was just to get out of that situation." In 2016, L'Oreal made a short film featuring Sampaio, who would soon become the company brand ambassador. The video, released on International Women's Day, sends the powerful message about, quote, "the fight for feminine freedom in all its expressions."
Tô pronta.
Sampaio states in her native tongue in this so-called coming out clip, "Beauty is something that transcends the body. It comes from the soul." In 2017, Valentina made history by becoming the first transgender model to grace a Vogue cover. 2 years later, history was made again. This time, she joined Victoria's Secret. Valentina couldn't be happier. Her goal, she says, is to break barriers in the fashion industry. Numerous colleagues and social media users accepted the news with excitement and sincerely congratulated Sampaio on reaching another milestone in her career. Some called it a simple marketing move that has nothing to do with the value of inclusiveness. The news also triggered serious negativity towards transgender people. "People can do what they want to themselves, just don't ask me to pay for it." Another good reason to not support those brands. Thank you for helping in our decision to not buy anything you sell. There are some comments that simply say disgusting, sick, and ugly. Meanwhile, Valentina doesn't seem to be paying much attention to negative reactions. In her September interview with HuffPost, the 22-year-old said, "Obviously, I'm very happy with the changes taking place in our industry, and not just for the trans community. It's inspiring to see many minorities represented, whether by gender, body type, or ethnicity. She dreams that one day when a trans model walks the runway, it won't even be considered news. It would mean that it's normal and it happens all the time," Valentina said. By the way, we have recently seen another transgender model in Victoria's Secret campaign, launched together with British lingerie firm Bluebella. It is 24-year-old May Simon Lifshitz. The campaign also features plus-size model Allie Tate Cutler and is entitled #LoveYourself. May is believed to become the second openly transgender woman to be hired by the brand. That is all for today. What is your attitude towards transgender models in the fashion industry? Let us know in the comments section below.